My name is Myra, and I am coming to you from Southern California in the Inland Empire, where I live in an RV with my 3 fur babies. And I am going to talk to you about some of my knitting. I don't have any crochet this week. But I have been going through my advent calendars and finally trying to decide what I'm going to make with them so that I can think about what I'm going to make with the new ones that I'm getting, because I do want to start working on those. So I do have a little bit of progress on my whips. I was going to show some of that. And another little FO, if you want to call it that. I mean, I don't know if it's an FO, but something that I did finish sewing wise, because I do want to make another one. The one I have is falling apart. And it's this organizer. So I don't know if you guys have heard of these. They're like faux, what do they call them? They're like the leather organizers. They're like super expensive, but I did find a pattern on the YouTubes on how to make these. And I did make a couple of them. And of course I gifted a bunch. I just kept one for myself. And I love it. I love it so much, but it is falling apart. Like the little things are falling. And just wear and tear, because I do use it a lot. So I did get a little charm from Refuge last time that I went to see her. That kind of inspired me to make a new one with an updated little charm. Because, I mean, I do love this one. It's kind of cute. And it's like from Michael's or Joann's or Hobby Lobby, I don't remember. It was quite a long time ago. But yeah, so I made this little elastic ribbon to keep it closed, and then you open it up, and I taught myself through the YouTubes. Let me see. I have some passwords on here, so but this, I like having the laminated covers so that I can do the whole sticky thing, because I love stickies. So, but yeah, I have like one here and then 2. So I have 2 of those laminated little folders, and then I have like a folder. Here, let me take off. But I did make this folder out of manila folders that I bought at the dollar store. But yeah, that was a lot of fun. Like, I really enjoyed working on that, and I have stuff stuck on it on that side too. So I don't know if I'll be able to recreate that folder, because it was a really long time ago that I made that. I might try. But it was a lot of fun. So yeah, I think I'm going to make myself another one just to update, Because, yeah, this one's, my poor baby, it's been through a lot. And then speaking of organizers, I was going to show my Hohi organizer. I have been working on this for a while. I finally filled up a notebook and I started writing down all the patterns that I want to make, whether it be sweaters or shawls. Mostly it's sweaters or shawls or tops. The weekender, my little secret crop, which I am making, slow curves, which I do want to make. Yeah, but it's just a lot of the patterns, and I've started just putting down like the pattern name, the designer, and what kind of yarn it needs. And I want to go back and fill in the blanks, which is how much yardage I need and the needles that I'll need. But yeah, so when I want to start my projects that I've been hoarding, so I could easily see my pattern book and be like, okay, I have this yarn, I have that, and yeah, go from there. And then another little notebook I have, this is just a plain notebook. I have been jotting down some stuff. I'm doing a advent swap with someone, so I've been putting down things that I want to include in the box, because you know advent is not just yarn. So I did already go through all of my minis, and I did take out all of my row ones because I do have a couple of those. So I just threw them all in my little storage containers, bins, displays. So now I have easier access to seeing what minis I have, and then if I want to make socks, I can go to my mini storage, because I also have this one, which, oh my god, I love it. So yeah, I did fill them all up with all of my minis. So yeah, now I can easily find a mini when I need one. And more of my paper crafts that I have. I did find this a long time ago in Hobby Lobby. So it's the Project in Progress notebook, and so you're supposed to fill in all the info, like the pattern name, all that kind of stuff, which is what I'm making on my notebook. I'm just writing it all out myself, but I forgot I had these. I was going through my stuff and I was like, oh yeah, I forgot I had bought some of these. So I mean, I have more patterns than what I have in that journal, so I guess I can start those. And then I found my inventory notebooks. Guys, don't judge me, okay? So they are full. I do have them all filled in with all the info. And okay, this one's not full. Oh, this one isn't even started yet. Okay, so I have to start on this one. But see, there I go with my stickies. Stickies everywhere. Here's the other one. But yeah, You get the drift. This one's full too. So this is the original one that I had bought many, many years ago. And then when I went again, they had this different style. So these two are full. I got this far of doing my inventory. So now I have to fill this one up. Now I'm going to have to go back and see which ones I already recorded and separate those so I can start on the new one. That was a lot of fun actually. But I did count how many skeins I had. And I may have been bummed out for a while. It bummed me out. I was so... I don't want to say ashamed because I love my yarn. I wasn't ashamed. Overwhelmed. I was overwhelmed by how much yarn I actually have. That's when I was like, bro, I'm gonna freaking die and all this fucking yarn is gonna still be here. Because with my stupid claws, hands, I can't be knitting 24 hours a day. I need to give myself breaks every 2-3 weeks and say, okay, my hands are yelling at me. Let me stop knitting. Let me stop crocheting. Let me read a book. Let me do a puzzle. Let me just not do nothing. Let me cook something. But yeah, I wrote that number down and I was like, wow. But yeah, anyways. Speaking of books, I'm just gonna go over the book that I have been seeing all over social media. The one that I heard about the most about it was Girl Meets Yarn, Marilisa. She talked a lot about when she was reading it. And when I was with Refuge, I was telling her about it and she's like, girl, put that other book down and go get this book. Yes. So I did. Thanks, Refuge. So of course I was like, well, I'm not just going to read the first one and then be stuck not being able to read the other ones. So I got whichever ones they had at the bookstore. And I enjoyed going to Barnes & Noble. I like going into the bookstore once in a while and actually touching the books and perusing and seeing. Because if I buy online, all the ones that I have bought online, I'm like, oh, paperback, it's $5 cheaper. Add to cart. But you know, once you get there, you're like, hardcover, so fancy. So, yeah. So let me get into my whips. So I did pull out my Halloween bags, which I only have one Halloween one. Actually, the other one's Harvest. And once again, stitching the high notes. This was last year's, I think. Her Halloween. So I have made progress on these socks. And I'm in the middle of my heel because I don't have any socks to take to the amusement park. One day I was gonna go by myself to Disneyland and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna take one of my socks and I'm gonna go grab a drink. I'll go people watch for a little bit, watch the parade, and save a seat. So I'm gonna sit there and wait because you have to go sit on the floor somewhere, find a bench if you're lucky to watch the parade, like right there. So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna take one of my socks. I'm gonna take Forky because I was like super excited that I found that again. So I'm in line to get in and I pull it out and I'm counting. I'm like, okay, let me count my rows because I don't remember how many, like where I left off. So let me just count my rows just to make sure. Why is it ready for a freaking heel? And of course I didn't have the contrast color because I just shoved it in my little one skein bag and left. So I had no freaking knitting with me. None whatsoever. I just take one sock because TSA, Disney TSA. I'm not taking any more. So I was so bummed out. I had to stand there waiting for the parade like a knucklehead, looking at my phone like every other person. I was so annoyed. So yeah, I was like, all right, I need to get my crap together. Let me put some of these heels on so I can take my socks. So here's my heel for this one. And I'm super excited to finish this one because I do have the other one finished. So pretty soon I'm going to have a finished sock. So yeah. I am using the needle stoppers that I got at Nashville. And they do move. Like, so I still use my stoppers. But yeah, I'm like already closing up my heel, I think. And that's the part that I don't like. I guess it's kind of hard to like pick up on the purl sides and but yeah, I'm excited to finish those. And then my other one, here's Forky. I just finished the heel, so it's unplugged. I just finished my heel earlier. And this is the shadow wrap heel. The 3, what is it called? From Earth Tones Girl does a tutorial on it. I love it. But yeah, super easy. I just don't like the purl side of the return. It gets so hard. So I'm ready to attach Forky back, and then off I go to knit the rest of my foot, or my leg, the leg. So I'm gonna get that done tomorrow, hopefully, while I work. Attach it to the rest, and then it is in my little bag. And I did swap my lanyards to the Minnie Mouse. That's that one. And then I did pick my Halloween yarn. And this one's so freaking cool. This is why I started digging in my minis, because I was looking for an orange mini for my Halloween color. And you can't really see it that much because I just started it. But the yarn is amazing. I remember I had more Halloween colors. And it's actually Hugh Loco. I love her. And the colorway is Sanderson Sisters. So you know I had to. It's a Disney sock for sure. And then here's my little mini. And it is from the Row 1 yarns. And I think I kept the little tabby in there. Or not. I thought I did. Oh, I did. It's right here. It's called Gloaming from Birch Dye Works. So that's the mini that I picked. So yeah, that sock is going to be fun. I'm going to try to work on this as much as possible during the season. and see if I can at least finish one sock during the season. I'm not going to put the pressure on to finish a pair. I think I've only done that like one time, that I finished a pair of socks within a month, and that was when I started working at my job. It's a call center, and us newbies got like the worst schedule. I used to start from like 4 to midnight, and after like 10 o'clock it would die down. We'd have like minutes without getting a call, so I got a lot of knitting done. Sorry guys, I need a my throat is getting a little, because of the air conditioner. I think I'm blaming the air conditioner, because I go in the air and then I go out. So what else I've been working on is my scarf. That is a scarf, not a hat. Look how much I've done. I mean, it's not finished, but geez Louise. From the last I showed, it was like somewhere right here, I think. Around here. So I've made a whole lot of progress. I could have been doing more, but I got distracted digging for yarns. So yeah, I put little pumpkin progress keepers just to like see how much I did. I did all that in one sitting while I worked on a slowish day, because it's been so busy. Guys, COVID is back with a vengeance, so please stay safe out there. So I work for a hospital call center. I'm the one that people call when they need to make an appointment. So we've been getting a lot of calls about people having COVID. Like one day, I probably got like 10 calls out of my whole 100 and whatever I answered that day that weren't COVID. Everything else was COVID. I was like, not again. No, that was torture. Stupid COVID. So yeah, guys, stay safe out there, please. All right, that's all my whips. That's all I worked on. So now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and a half advent calendars here that have no plans that well, one has a plan. That's it. One. And I did work on writing my little patterns. Let me see if you can see that. That one doesn't count. Oh, I don't know if you'll be able to see the writing. Oh, my chicken scratch. Oh, God. I'm sorry. But yeah. I did all the names of the patterns that I want to make. And I don't know. Do I have that? I don't have that many advents, but what do you call them? Minis? Maybe, yeah. So, okay. I'm going to go through some that I know. Like this one. This one I've had in a hoagie bag. It's ready to go. I just need to start winding and going. So this one's my Yarn Cafe Creations one. And this one was, I want to say the My Little Pony. Let me see the names. Flower Flash. So this one's like a pretty light wonderment, flower flash, rainbow flash. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this was the My Little Pony one. Rarity. Let me see. And I think this was the 12-day. It wasn't like 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Mistletoe. Gardenia Glow. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was the... See, these are all the minis. They're so pretty. And then the big boy. Oh my gosh. Merry Treat. Sorry, my dog was licking himself and I had to go bring him over here because he can't be licking himself. And he doesn't like the cone. Okay, so this one, so it did keep the little tag thing that says what the yarn is, the base, the yards. So it's her biscotti base. So my advent calendars, I'm like, I want to wear them. They're all so soft. This one's like super soft. I love this one. So that one, I decided has to be a cowl. And I do have a couple of cowls I want to make. So I have the Round and Round cowl by the Crazy Sock Lady. Bless you. Let's see. There's another one. No, not that one. There's one more right here. Just feel. Oh no, that's a big one. Juniper Cowl by Tony Lipsy. And then the Copenhagen Cowl by Fiberflex. And the Afterglow Cowl. I think that's it for the cowls. Those are all the cowls I want to make. So I just need to pick one of those. I gotta decide whether I want it to be knit or crochet. I only have the Round and Round cowls, the only one that's knit. Why does this kid always decide to eat when I'm freaking podcasting? You hear him over there nibbling? I've been sitting here for hours writing these down, going on my Ravelry to see what patterns I have. I probably sat here for like 3 hours. And now he decides to eat. Okay, so I only have one knitting cowl, the Round and Round by Crazy Sock Lady, and the other 3 are crochet. So I pretty much just have to decide what I want it to be, knit or crochet. And okay, there's that one. The other one I have, what is in the air? Fuzz? Or dust? Next one, this one, because it already has a pattern. So this is my creative way of stashing this advent calendar. So this is the one from Ruby and Roses. Is that what we said it was last time? No, no, no. No, 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 no. I'm getting my advents confused. Hold up. Sheesh. It is fuzz. I see it. I see it. Oh! See? This is why I need to bring these out. It's a Cafe Creations Advent. Oh, what was her theme? The yarn is called You Ain't Never Had a Friend Like Me. And I did get the sparkle last year. Let me see, what was her theme? Oh, look at these. Oh my god, I love her so much. She's another one that I unfollowed. I'm almost there. I'm trying to think the theme. I'll go back and look at my purchase on Etsy or whatever, her website. I don't remember how I bought it. And I'll insert the theme. But anyway, they are all beautiful. And I do have a pattern. Sheesh. Already designated to this one. And I'm pretty sure everybody has seen this pattern. Ooh, poor pattern. I've seen better days. It's the Habitation Throw by Helen Stewart. So I'm pretty sure most of you have seen this. Out in the wild with other people. So that one's that one. I don't have to stress about that one. Oh, did I write a thing down for that one? Let me see. I think I did. Yeah, there it is. I'm going to throw that in there. So I did write all the specs. So this is pretty much how, here, let me switch hands. I wrote all of my little cards. I wrote the name, the designer, the yarn type, the hook size or needle size, and where I got it from, and how much I paid. So that's that one. That one's already assigned one too. Okay, the next one. Let me see how I am gonna do this. Ugh. This is from Lamb Woman Knits. And this is how I'm storing it. I love this. It's so cute. But yeah, it's supposed to be a gradient. Is that what you call this? And then the big 100-gram skein is in there too. But this one's gonna be super fun. I can't wait. I just sucked in a bunch of, I think that was dust. And then that one, I don't know what I want that one to be. That one's a forever and ever. That one's I'm already working on. Maybe The Land of Sweets by Helen Stewart. See, I even put in the bottom, you can see where I wrote down if it was going to be a C for crochet or a K for knitting. Okay. So let me see. So crocheted, I have the Fairbanks Advent Shawl, which is by TL Yarns. And that's actually a DK weight, but I'm just going to make it fingering because all the Advents are fingering. I have the Hatchling, which is TL Yarns as well. That one's a crochet. The Just Feel Cozy wrap by Kalisha from A Quirky Monday. I have the Polychromatic shawl. Boy today. And then the Ziggy Interrupted by Sandra Paul from Cherry Heart. And then knitting, I have the Hygge and Hearth scarf by Bumblebee Acres Samantha. And then I have the Mini Skein Infinity scarf by Julianne Cole, which is like a arrow V scarf. The Dust of Snow from Helen Stewart. Which is supposed to be fingering and mohair. It doesn't appeal to me to work with mohair, so I might just do it in fingering. And then The Land of Sweets by Helen Stewart, which is a little scarf as well. So maybe The Land of Sweets because it does look like candy, right? It looks like it could be like a candy store. Yeah, maybe it's going to be The Land of Sweets. We're going to put a pin on that one. Let's see what we have next. All right, next we have another creative storage that I came up with. And this one is, let me see, let me just grab one out of there. So I try to find stuff that I can store it in where it's going to be protected. My boy. I actually kept, wait, why does that one doesn't have any? Do I have multiple stuff in there? No. Please don't say anything. Let's see, maybe that's what I'm holding here. Ah, it's a Friends 12 Days of Holidays episode guide from Friends. Let me see, what else did I save in here? So I wonder if that's this one. Canelo! No! Vente! I don't want him going in there by himself because he's going to start licking himself. Because some of these have labels in here. Oh, this one's so pretty. Ooh. See, these have labels. Okay, these are, I already know just by the name of the yarn, I know they're Gilmore Girls. But it's a I knit to purl 2 yarns. So I think that's why I put them together, because one was Friends and one was Gilmore Girls. Yeah, Hep Alien. You know that's Gilmore Girls. So I have 2 advents, and I'm pretty sure that's a 12-day also. So if I put them both together with the 2 shows that I love the most, that should be good. That should, you know, bring me up to the 24. So that one, I think I want that to be knitting just because of the colors. They're nice and soft. This freaking dog just came and licked my card. The Hygge and Hearth. I think this one's going to be the Hygge and Hearth from Samantha from Bumblebee Acres. Because that one looks fun too. Look at the scarf. So we're going to name that one the Hygge and Scarf. Hygge and Hearth. Hygge and Hearth. Alright, there's that one. There's 2. We have 3 so far. All right, the next one I have 4 actually with that one. Next one I have is this one. And this one is a Sweet Tea Yarns, and from Molly Klein Designs, and her card is right there. I don't know if you can see that. There it is. And then hers was from 2021. I don't think she had like a theme. Yeah, she didn't have a theme, but they're all 10 gram. So this one, I don't think that does not belong. It's this one. This one's the 100 gram. So I do have a couple of, and there's more in there, stuffed in there. But those are 10 gram. So I'm thinking that one I'm gonna have to blend with like another advent, because that's not gonna be enough. Unless I do, oh, you know which one? I think the Hatch Link, that one might be. I'll have to look it up. But yeah, that one might be the Hatch Link by TL Yarns. We're just going to put a pin on that one too. God, I don't know what is in the air. All right, next one. This one's my Ruby and Roses. Look at this sucker. It's in my baul. I have 2 of these. And it won't even close. Like, alright. So this one is my Ruby and Roses. And this one was from last year. Look at these. Oh my god. Look at, like, the squishiness of this is just, I think this one needs to be the Ziggy. The Ziggy Interrupted by Cherry Heart. Yep. Because it's so flowy, and you know, crochet is a little more dense. So, yep. That's going to be the Ziggy. And I think I might even be able to pair it with like this one. I don't know. I'll find like a full skein to blend with it. Alright, so now that one's assigned. Last one. Last one. Ooh. Alright, and that one is the one that I had up there. So it's actually in the little boxes, and my dogs got into this one last year, and they just played with the boxes. That's all they wanted to do. They didn't mess with the yarn. So yeah, I've got a couple of other minis that I've gotten, and I've got a full skein of the Fangirl Fibers, which is the Gilmore Girl ones. That's the one that I'm making the Granny Stripe cardigan by Hannah from the Cozy Cottage. This is the full skein for that one. But yeah, so I have that one. And then I have some more of the Ruby and Roses Christmas. I think this is the one I got from last year. Christmas collection mini skeins. So I did get this one. I got another one too, but that one disappeared. Somebody took it. And then I got this one too. Sorry, there's gonna be crinkling. Speckled mini bundle from Huloko. And I did get it because I think this one actually, I'm gonna use it for that cardigan. I think that's why I have this one and the 100. I think that's why I have it all in there, because this one, I want to add it to that one because I'm done with the advent that I started with. So yeah, I don't think I'm going to assign anything to that one because I think that's what I want to use it for, to finish that cardigan. So that's that one. And then I have these, which are two little mini, they're not really advent calendars. They were just little sets that I got from Sweet Tea from Molly Klein. So this one's the Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. And I did use one for toes and cuffs for a sock. That one. And then this one, which is the Charlie Brown Christmas. This one was super fun too. But I think those I'm just gonna hang on to for like socks, heels and cuffs, or if I do something with them together, they have to stay together. Oh, and then this one was from Long Dog Yarns Z. But yeah, this one's the Comfort and Joy. And that was a little mini skein she made last year as well. So I don't know. I think, again, if I do something with them, I might put them all together. But it's still not enough to make like a whole pattern unless I make a cowl. 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's 3. This one is the 6 and this one's 5. So that would just be 11. So yeah, just these are like whatever. If I want to grab one, like say I have a really cool skein that I want to do coordinating color for socks, then I can just grab one from here, because that's what I've been doing. I've just been like trying to match a mini to my skein of yarn. So yeah, that's that one, or those little bundles. Those live in my little, this is supposed to be a plant holder, but I had to get creative on storing my yarn, so yeah. Okay, lastly, I'm just gonna show you, they're not minis, but I did buy some Swish in all the colors I can grab. Wait, not Swish. I don't know what these are for. Not those. Stroll, which is a fingering of knit picks. And I did get a whole bunch of colors for my heels, cuffs, and toes of my socks, because I was thinking like, yeah, you know, to match up for my socks so I don't have to use up all of my yarn. I can make 2 pairs if I use contrast colors for all of my socks. And indeed I can. If I use contrast colors, I can actually make 2 pairs of socks from each skein. So it has been working. I have been using them. This is what's left. I do have a couple still, like I could probably get another pair out of each one too, because I've used one like for 2 socks and I still have plenty of yarn left. So that's the idea that I had, was to have multiple colors, so when I felt like starting a new pair of socks, I always have contrast heels, toes, and cuffs. And I am keeping that in my stitching the high notes. This is supposed to be the bag for embroidery, but I could still fit yarn in there. Okay, that's that. And lastly, I'm just going to show you minor acquisitions. Minor. I did finally get myself a sheepjes whirl skein. I've always wanted one, and they were on sale on Amazon, and I was like, what? Amazon sells this? Let me see. And it was like $26 or something like that, and when they're usually like 30 something. So I was like, well, if I want to try it, this is the time, right? So this is fingering cotton acrylic. But yeah, I mean, it was the big rave, but I couldn't make myself pay 30 something dollars for cotton acrylic. But yeah, we're gonna test it out. Another thing that I have been using this a lot because my eyes have been so tired. I don't know if you've all been seeing that light, the Lululemon, $60 for a freaking little light. No, I refuse. I paid $16 for my little light on Amazon, and it works perfect. So far, I've used it a couple of times while I'm sitting in my bed knitting and I can't see squat. This has been perfect. So yeah, $16. Oops. So far, it's worked amazingly, and it has a nice little thick thing, and it is rechargeable. It's been awesome. And then it came with a little case. There's the charger. I love it. I love it. So next time that I go on a trip where I'm gonna fly, I'm gonna take this, because the last time I flew, I had the light on and my neighbor was like, whatever, buddy, there's other people on the plane. And then lastly, I did make a purchase from Stitching the High Notes, her new design of her bags. I don't want to take it out because it's a gift. But isn't it pretty? I love the ladybugs and the little bag. And I did get stitch markers. You can see it in there. It's backwards. There's a ladybug. There it is. It's so cute. So yeah, just got that yesterday or today. So yeah, that's it. That's all I have. Trying to get some progress done on my whips. I don't plan on starting any of these anytime soon. I just wanted to end up with this. This is what I'm working with for my upcoming advent calendars. I may combine some because like the Just Feel Cozy from Kalisha, I want it to be big, and then hers is a DK. Her pattern, I wonder if she has a fingering, or is it just DK? I'm not sure. I'll look into it. But yeah, if it's supposed to be DK, and if I do it in fingering, it's be a whole lot smaller. So I might have to combine two advent calendars for this one. And then the polychromatic shawl. By Rachel Beth. That's a fingering as well, and that takes up a lot of yardage too. That might be two. The Dust of Snow from Helen Stewart. That's the one that has mohair. I really want, it's so pretty though. That's a whole lot of lace. And then the Fairbanks Advent Shawl by TL Yarns. That one I might be able to pull off. It's DK too. And then these are I'm already working on. I want to do the campfire blanket. That's gonna be like a 10-year project. That's gonna, yeah. That's a long. And then this one. Okay, so I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 left. Four patterns. So I might have to start. Well, we'll see what people come up with this year, because I'm pretty sure people are coming up with new patterns this year. And I also wanted to do vanilla socks. So I've been looking at Caffeinated Craft. She is doing one sock per 20 gram mini, but she's doing contrasting color, cuff, heels, and toes. So as long as you use a contrast color, a 20 gram mini is enough for you to make a shorty sock. So like I showed you, I have plenty of minis that I can be making a sock out of. I'm excited about that. Imagine having that, because I do love having mismatched socks. I love it. So I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try, and then mini socks go by so much faster. So, and never have to experience second sock syndrome. You're never working on the same color twice. So that might be fun. I want to try that. I might have to, like, she does the same color contrast, so I don't know what I want to do about that. Like, should I just make like 3 pairs with one same contrast color, or so I can at least have like a contrast that matches the group. I don't know. I have to think about it. I haven't thought about it that far out. But yeah, I'm excited about that. I'm going to try that. And that is it. So I think it's been almost 2 weeks since I recorded last. I went to Disney by myself. I like doing that once in a while. Just do whatever I want to do. If I want to go get a snack, if I want to go get ice cream, if I want to get on a ride, or just walk and shop, walk in the shops and just browse and see if there's anything new. But yeah, I went and I was able to sit in the middle of a crowd. I just sneaked in since it's just me, and I was able to see the parade from up front and not being on my tippy toes because I can't see. It was awesome. So I will include that at the end so you guys can see the parade. It's so cool. I love the parade. I have been enjoying my coffee in the morning with my new cups for the season. I've been having so much fun. So I normally quick make my coffee in the morning because I start work, and then while I'm working, I'm every chance I get, I'm putting the little video together, so you guys might see it 9-10 o'clock, but I had my coffee at 8 or 7:30 or whatever my break is. But yeah, I've been having so much fun. Instagram has been doing something dumb. It's not letting me create the hashtag for some reason. I don't know. I'm not very patient when it comes to stupidity, so I just left it alone. I'm like, whatever. I guess I need to come up with another hashtag so I can keep track. Or no, but I've been adding all of my stories to my highlights, so if you've missed a day or two and you want to go back to see, they are saved on my highlights on Instagram, so you can always go back to see. The day that I took my boy to his surgery, I had to run out of here at 6:30 in the morning, so I couldn't do a fall mug. I had to use my good old Yeti. But yeah, that's pretty much all that's been going on with me, and going to Disney, taking care of my pooches, and decorating. As you can see, I have my full mode Halloweeny is here. My table, my it's not a table, it's a shelf where I have my TV. It's looking a little pale. I don't know. I feel like it still needs something. Maybe some like little ghosts or something like these. Like this has, you know, I like that combo, ghosts and pumpkins. So that I have nothing but pumpkins. So I feel like I need something. I don't know. I'll figure it out and I'll show you guys next time when I feel that it's good enough. I'll share it. But yeah, that's about it. So I will try to come back in another 2 weeks or so when I have more progress done on my whips. Crossing my fingers. Hopefully I have one sock finished. At least one. And I need to finish that scarf because I think I will make the deadline to give it away for Christmas. So if I do, I think I'm going to open a can of worms. I might have to give the siblings something knitted or crocheted. I've made them scarves and hats for Christmas in the past. But that's probably been like 5-6 years ago. One of my nephews, oh my god. I'll try to find a picture and I'll insert it. It's so freaking awesome. I don't know if you guys have seen, it's the hat, like it's a beanie hat with the beard and it attaches with buttons. I made that for him one year. That was so cool. But yeah, I think that's the last time I made him a hat. And he was probably like 7 or 8. And he's 17 now. So maybe, but I've never seen him wearing beanies. He's a hat guy. I don't know. I'll think about it. But maybe if I finish his little scarf, I'll think about maybe making them hats or scarves too, like a small, like a cowl. Maybe a cowl because those are faster. Yeah, we'll see. So anyway, so I will try to come back within a couple of weeks, and hope you guys stay safe out there. Like I said, COVID is back. It's back, guys. I know a lot of us don't want to wear the masks anymore. I don't want to wear them anymore, but I don't want to get sick either, or bring it home, or not being able to see my baby girl because I'm sick. No, I can't get sick. I'm gonna have to start wearing the mask again. But yeah, hope everybody stays safe, and I will see you guys later. Bye.